Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and this is the follow-up video that I promised to you guys, 40 days ago for the Why People Are Really Fat video, which you can see linked right underneath this video. Yeah, my bad, I didn't get around to it soon enough, but yeah, I know I said I also in that video that I was gonna put it on my website, but I'm putting it on here on YouTube, so sue me. But I am, however, going to put another video on my website tonight, and you can check it out right now. The link is in the video description over at theawesomearchfiend.com. There's another nice little rant video for you guys if you want to check that out, which is exclusive only to my website. Now that out of the way, I just want to address a few things, and I wanted to get a little feedback from that video and let stuff build up and just, formulate my opinions and everything here. And one thing that I think people misinterpreted from my Why People Are Really Fat video is that video was more meant to be a response video to my Debilicious series of videos. And I know it's going to sound all clustered up here and you might not be able to follow along, but just bear with me. Debilicious was a person who was, very overweight and just very happy and just didn't give a shit, even though she's a walking death sentence, as I put it. And I was criticized by a lot of people for saying, I have no right to tell people that they're overweight, that they should be skinny, that they shouldn't live life how they want to. And granted, that's all well and good, but a health issue is still a health issue and it needed to be addressed. So a lot of the main complaints I got are that, people aren't necessarily fat just because they eat shitty and they're lazy and, whatever their lifestyle is and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that may be true in very, very minute circumstances. And that's what I was trying to point out in the first video that you see linked underneath there, which is the Why People Are Really Fat video. But anyways, I do want to step into a few things here that I didn't cover in any of the videos because I think that there is many, many factors that come into play outside of just someone being lazy or someone leading a sedentary lifestyle or, whatever you want to say. And first of which is just what I would call the convenient dinner. That can be seen in many ways. It's not necessarily, like a dinner you get from McDonald's or something like that. It's that Americans, and I'll just stick with Americans since I'll just pick on my own people here. Americans have a lifestyle that's catered to speed, to productivity, to try and get things done as fast as possible. So naturally, eating falls under that category as well. Most people like to nowadays just get meals from the drive-through window. It's fast, it's easy, it puts food in your stomach, creates an ends to your means. So it's convenient. It's a convenient dinner. Now, I mean, it's not really anything wrong with it if you eat it occasionally, but it can get to the point where you become dependent on convenience. That's where the problem lies. And like I said, I'm not going to just pick on the fast food service industry here. You can get this at home as well because stuff just starts getting shortcutted. Like, I mean, let's go back, I don't know, 30 years ago when our parents were, growing up and their parents were cooking them meals and, like, I don't know, take something like a pizza. Do you think anyone bought some piece of shit in a box that has preservatives and sodium and monosodium glutamites and shit like that? I mean, how often is a fresh pizza made in a household? Better yet, how often is a fresh piece of fruit or vegetable used in a meal? I mean, we rely so much on canned shit with the same preservatives in them and the same monosodium glutamites and all that other shit. Stuff is convenient. Stuff needs to be done fast, and people want to, get away from that dinner table as fast as possible if they even sit at the dinner table anymore and get to their docket of TV shows since there's 10 different shows on any given night that the average American wants to watch and see. So, one problem goes into another right there. It goes from a convenient, crappy meal into just sitting your ass down and providing convenient entertainment, which is what I'll delve into next here. So much anymore is just geared in our lives to keep us on our asses. I'm talking about video games. I'm talking about the plethora of video entertainment, be it from pornography. Hopefully you burn a few calories watching that. from pornography to just, movies to TV shows on DVD. I mean, everything in this culture is geared to keep your ass sedentary, it seems. I mean, I know not everything is, but just generically, it seems like there's just so many more ways to park your ass down and entertain yourself. That leads to obesity, people. And that is a problem that needs to be addressed. That's not something that you're genetically born with or anything like that. So I'm just trying to show you the other side of the coin here. And on top of that, low income households stand a significant chance of having obesity simply because shitty food is cheap. I mean, I'm not going to say like they're going to go to McDonald's every single day, but when your ass is living off of, cupo noodles and ramen, I mean, holy shit, you can get a case of that shit for like $1 and like have, 20 meals for a month. I mean, I think it's pretty tasty. I mean, if you're broke ass poor and you need to eat, then hey, I might do that myself. Hell knows. I mean, when I was, living on my own in Albuquerque, I lived off a cup of noodles. Like, I'd eat at least one of those every single day because they were convenient. It was something I could throw in the microwave real quick. It had, a lot of substance to it, so it fills you up and tastes pretty good. But the shit is not good for you. It's just not good for you at all. And that's an example of a convenient meal, a shitty meal, and just a convenient lifestyle all clashing to make your ass tubby. But you could balance it all out. If you're someone like me that gets a lot of physical activity, then shit like that is not a problem. But that's the thing. Like I said, this culture is just so geared to keeping your ass parked in a seat. And it's a shame. It's the amount of video games, and I know a lot of my fans are going to hate me for attacking video games, but I'm sorry. I mean, you can throw Wii Fit at me all you want, but that shit is really not making a dent as far as childhood obesity goes. And now that the adults are playing in on that, I mean, oh my god, the adult obesity is probably going to start going off the charts now. But, yeah. That's a few other things I wanted to attack here, because, like I said, there's a lot of other factors besides you being genetically born with obesity, if you want to believe that, or, not having the willpower to work out. There's just a general lifestyle that just accumulates the amount of obesity in this country. Like I said, I'm just sticking with America for right now because it's my peeps. I can say what I want about them. But, yeah, it's a silly little country we live in here, and sadly a lot of other countries around the world are very similar, and it's a problem that gets larger and larger, and you gotta wonder when we're gonna say, when are we gonna get off our asses and do something about this? I mean, is anyone alarmed by the fact that the diabetes rate seems to like nearly almost double every 5 to 8 years? I mean, that's not a good thing. And the fact that it doesn't really show signs of slowing down, sure as hell is not a good thing. So what are we going to do? Are we just going to stay sat down behind our TVs and our video games and watching our internet pornography? Hell, we have devices like fleshlights that'll jerk yourself off for you. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's like impossible to burn any calories anymore. You can do everything from home doing nothing. By the way, I have no idea really what the fleshlight does. I just see the ads for it on the internet. But anyways, yeah, it's an obese little country here, and it's a problem. It needs to be addressed, and hopefully this clears up a lot of the criticism that I got for just, only attacking certain avenues of obesity, and, hopefully it sheds some more light and opens up a few more people's eyes. Yeah. Obesity is a problem. I mean, it's something that I'm always going to talk about because I feel it's a serious issue, and it's an issue that can be very easily reversed with a little bit of effort on everyone's part. So, anyways, I guess that pretty much concludes the video here. I don't want to drag this on too awful much here. And I'm going to have another video coming out for you guys on Saturday. I had a little poll on my website, and I asked you guys what you wanted me to do next, and the number one answer was to name another douchebag, which I did last Sunday. I named the Easter Bunny, added him to number 8 on the douchebag list, and the item that finished in second is going to be in a video on Saturday, because in Saturday's video, I will be getting naked, and you'll have to tune in to find out. Have a good night, everyone.